Hi, it's me again with Corel Roll Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me a video, one of these new style videos. It's called a Corel Short, and they can't really grasp what the man is or the person is doing. There's no speaking; is just some music in the background, and they're having trouble duplicating this. Really pretty easy. Hold down the control button, make a perfect square, and hit P to put it in the center of the page. We're going to rotate that 45 degrees. Then take an ellipse and hit P. You want it maybe a little bit bigger than the circle, so we're going to hold down the shift key and grow it. Now this circle is 13 inches. I am going to pick 5 inches. And I am going to control D and make a duplicate of that and move it over there. That might be not enough until we move this one 5 inches. Yeah, that's a little bit too much. So let's move it 6, let's go 5.5 inches. So I'm just changing the nudge. I'm going to make a duplicate of that, put it there, and then put that one there. That might work. Now, and this is things you don't learn when you're watching. Control G to group that together. We're going to grab the Smart Fill tool, and we're going to fill in these 3 parts. And this is what I like to do, is take this and just nudge it out of the way. Take this and left click, no fill, right click, outline. I'm going to go ahead and group it together, Control G. I'm going to Control D to duplicate it, and I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees so we have these 3 parts. And then this is where if you have any artistic ability would help. He used the Bezier tool. I'm going to use the 3-point curve line. And I'm going to go from that node to that node, and I'm just going to give a little bit of a curve. Then I'm going to go from that node to that node again and give a little bit more of a curve. Now we're going to take the virtual segment delete key and delete that line. Take this and Control G to group it together. Take the Smart Fill tool and fill in these 3 parts. Now, if we bring in indexing lines, that's the center of the page. And because this is a group, we can nudge that out of the way. Now we got 3 parts. I'm going to use the interactive fill tool, and I'm going to go from there to there. I'm going to add a little darkness, a little bit too much, and then put it up there. Now it'd be nice to be able to use the attribute eyedropper, but it's not going to work because it's a different angle. So get the interactive fill tool again and maybe go this way this time. Add a little darkness to there. Too much, so put it up here. That looks pretty good on this. Then click off of it and then click your 3rd one you want to do, interactive fill tool, and just kind of go across. This time we don't want so much darkness, so we're going to move this pretty far out and just give a little bit of shadow. Now, if we will take this and go up to edit and clone it, and then double click on the rotation and move it to the corner. The only thing wrong, I did not group it. So that's what I'd probably be better off if I did that. Let me go ahead and group this together. See, that says 6 objects, so we got too many. So let's nudge that out of the way, that out of the way, that out of the way. And now there's our first object. I'm going to have to group this together. I'm going to nudge it back over to where it belongs. Control G to group it. A lot of times the clone doesn't work on a group, but we're going to try it. We can ungroup it at that time. And then I'm going to rotate it 90 degrees. And you see our 3D already. Now, the reason I like this, and even though the clone is a group, you can click on your interactive fill tool, and there's your 3 interactive fills on your clone. So you can change this, make it a little bit darker. And I call this on the fly. If you're looking down here, I'm changing them all. And just kind of look at it, and you can really get a good feel what it looks like. I'm going to leave it like that because it's a little bit different than the original. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. And thank you for watching.